It's June 16th, 2025, and this is your Daily Slop with Slop Media. I'm Landon Hess, your host, and I can't wait to let you know what's happening, internet and all. This has been a project long in the making, and I hope anyone that watches really enjoys. Now first, on our agenda, riots and government overreach. Let me be clear, I am in full support of you protesting what you believe to be right. And you absolutely have the right to do so. But when it comes to assault, including to police officers, stealing, trespassing, or committing crimes at all during the gathering, it only disrupts the effectiveness of your message. On June 14th, No King protests erupted nationally across the United States, which were planned exactly on the 250th anniversary of the United States Army and Donald Trump's 79th birthday. The cause that sparked these riots and protests was Donald Trump's immigration policy and incentives. Since his arrival to the office for the second time, Donald Trump's approval numbers have steadily declined, from a 50.5% eroded to a 45.1% in approval ratings, while disappointment soared, 44.3% to a 52.4%. Donald Trump's tendencies to cross the lines of power have landed him in this position of low approval. An example of such is deploying the National Guard without Congress or Governor of California's approval, which, of course, is an overstep of federal power. Future update, Donald Trump has since sent the Marines. But next, with weather report from me, from the future. It is raining. In Minnesota, a Democratic representative was assassinated, and a Democratic senator had an attempt made on their life. Vance Bolter, the suspected gunman, is on the run after impersonating a police officer and shooting Melissa Hortman and her husband at their home. Shortly before Bolter would commit this atrocity, he had done the same to Democrat Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette. Fortunately, not fatal, they are in surgery to recover. The suspected gunman had a list of potential victims, including the governor and several pro-choice health providers. The act has been deemed politically charged. Vance Boltman has been caught and is being charged federally. Mind's Eye is a third-person thriller game, which was doomed from pretty much the beginning. On release, it is filled with bugs and performance issues. Even so, PlayStation is issuing refunds, which is an extremely rare occurrence. The last time that was an option was the extremely buggy release of Cyberpunk 2077. A display of the corporate push for profit over producing creative and promising content. Disney and Universal are suing Midjourney, an AI image platform, for copyright infringement for the use of characters in images. Most are saying it's the downfall of AI, a non-backed statement that most of us would probably like to be true. With a price increase to $500, the Nintendo Switch 2 has had a successful yet controversial release. Nintendo has been called increasingly greedy for allegedly intentionally making their Joy-Cons more susceptible to stick drift and increasing their physical game prices from $60 to $90, which other game companies will also follow suit. That's it for the show. Thank you for your time, and hopefully I will see you next week.